Hi, I'm LeloWhatsGood, and I'm a writer, a DJ, a cultural creator, producer, and a fully fledged creative. It would have to be Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean just as a writer and as a musician, and I think just him having like such a odd personality. I think the thing about him is that people don't know what he's like or what he's thinking, and I think that's very fascinating. So I think I would definitely would like to see what his world is like for one day. The best compliment I've ever received was that was an amazing set, and that was from Thandiso Mazwai. So yeah, that felt amazing. Three things I can't live without. I would have to say CDJs, number one. Number two, my laptop. And number three, I would have to say my face products. Don't take anything for granted, because it could all be taken away very quickly without even realizing. I like to spend my rainy days indoors, in bed, watching something very goofy, probably like adult animation like Family Guy or BoJack Horseman, something like that. The best thing to happen since sliced bread, I would have to say, without a doubt, go music. The most exciting thing that I'm working on at the moment would have to be my EP that I'm about to drop. So I'm super excited for that. And I'm ready for the world to like hear that type of music as well. My new project, it's called Next Level. And I've been doing it alongside D-Traits, who are a house music duo from Durban. And yeah, we've basically created a new sound where we infuse core music and electronic and putting it together, and you know, just like, yeah, sort of creating like a new world and a new genre. And yeah, that's gonna be really exciting. I would say that I have a very close relationship with music. I can remember as young as like 6, 7 years old. On Sundays at home, my parents would actually play music from the radio. And, you know, there was just like such fascinating sounds that I really enjoyed. You know, my sister as well helped me shape how I know music today as well. It's because it started at home. And it just makes sense now that it's like become so full circle in my life that I'm getting to make music as well, which is great. It's actually so funny because I never planned on becoming a DJ. Friends of mine, Faga at the time, were doing Kanti Power, and Fela Gucci actually asked me to come DJ at one of their parties. And I was terrified. I was like, I've never done this before, but I'm not gonna say no. So I did it, and I remember I DJ'd like from the laptop. I was using Virtual DJ. And people seem to like my type of music. I was like, okay, cool, this is really great. I can actually make people dance. And the rest was history. I started doing workshops at Kitcheners. And I started getting more bookings. I was like, okay, this is an actual thing that I can do for myself. I think I do the work that I do now is because I think I'm very passionate about it, and I've only now realized, probably like earlier this year, is that I'm actually good at what I do. I think I find pleasure and joy in doing what I do every single day. Like, I literally wake up and get to decide this is how I want my life to be. Whether it's writing or doing music or DJing or creating events and moments, I think that's a really special thing to do because not many people get to do it as well. it's really cool to see that I can actually do what I do. Wow. My practice has changed over time. I think now, especially with DJing, when you think that you're doing it for fun, and then you start to realize later that, oh, this is actually very serious. Like, like people actually go out to clubs or different types of events or spaces to listen to music. So you actually have to take it seriously so that you can give people that moment. And yeah, I've become really like technical in my practice and my skill as well. It's the same with writing. I think that reading more obviously makes you a better writer as well. And you start to experiment with different words and styles of writing and stuff like that. So I've really become more clinical in my practice as well. I think the pandemic, I couldn't get too comfortable. And I think going through something like that, it literally makes you dive into the deep end of the pool, and you just have to float and swim and see if that there's any more like new ways for you to get inspired and to like do things differently if one way can't go the way that you want to, And I think being in a situation like that, I really had to like fend for myself, and I came out all right. Through something like that, it literally makes you dive into the pool, and you just have to float and see if that there's for you to get inspired, and if one way can't go for myself, and I came out all right.